Hi everyone, I'm very excited about this video where we're going to work on racket skills. There are a lot of different things you can do, and these skills are both for kids and adults. Now in this case, I'm using a foam ball, but you can use a regular tennis ball, you can use an orange ball, a red ball, a green dot ball, and either way it'll work just fine. A bigger ball is great just because it makes it a little bit easier and you can get a little bit more success. All right, the first thing we're going to do is just simple bump ups, okay? It's a pretty easy skill, or maybe not, depends on who you are. But what I want you to do is just simply bump the ball up. Now you should have a continental grip, which would really help. And I know we've talked about this in other videos. And just keep the ball bumped up. And then what you're going to do is do the other side. Bump the ball up from the other side. Now, after you've done this, now let's go back to bumping it up with the first side of the racket, and let's see if we can do a circle. Let's go around the ball. If you can do that. Now if you can do it the other way, around the ball. Nice. All right, this one's called I Got More Than One Life. And it can be for little kids and for older kids as well, and adults. So here's how it works. You're going to bump the ball up. If you mess that up, then you bump the ball down. If you mess that up, I'll show you what we're going to do next. So here we go. So we start bumping, okay? And if the ball gets away from me, which it just did, now I got to bump the ball down. I'm going to bump the ball down, and you can let it bounce twice if you want, or just once depending on the skill level, okay? And I messed that up. So now I got to get on my butt right here, and now I got to try to bump down. Oh, I messed that up. Now I get to bump up. Oh, I messed that one up. Okay, so now I'm done. Oh well, I did my best. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to bump up, and then we're going to try to bump up with the edge of our racket. This is quite a challenge, but we can do it. Here we go. So we're going to bump it up, and then we're going to start with the edge of the racket. Try to get 3 or 5. 4, 5. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do edge of the frame hits both up and down. Let's give it a shot. Beautiful. That wasn't so good. And just keep it going. It doesn't have to be perfect. As you can see, mine are not so perfect. Our next drill is 2-touch ground strokes. So what you're going to do is you can either do it against a garage or you can do it with another person. But what you're going to do is you're going to bump the ball up, and then you're going to hit it forward. And then you'll bump the ball up again when the ball comes back to you, and you're going to bump it forward. So let's give it a shot. Awesome. This next drill is going to be similar in that what we're going to do is we're going to bump the ball up, but then we're going to volley the ball. So the ball's not going to touch the ground. Now you can do this with another person or again against a garage door. This is a challenge. Here we go. Ready? Bump up, volley. Bump up. All right. Now you can do it on the backhand too. It's easy to just do it on one side. All right, now what we're going to do is we can see if we can trap the ball with 2 rackets. All right, so here we go. So I have my second racket, and we're just going to hit the ball up and trap. Then we're going to bump the ball up and trap. Bump the ball up and trap. Wow, that was fascinating. And I'd like you to try to do it. Bump it up with your left hand, then your right hand. Get the skill with both hands. Bump it up, trap. Bump it up, trap. Pretty simple. Now, can you bump it up, trap, and then hit it forward? Catch it. Drop, hit it forward. Trap. Trap. Even more challenging. Here's another one that's a lot of fun, and if you're a soccer player, it might even be easier for you. I'm not a soccer player, but I'm going to give it a shot. And I don't have to do it with my feet. I can do it with my hands or any part of my body. What you're going to do is you're going to bump the ball up, and then you're going to hit it with a body part. Then you're going to bump it again and bump it up with a body part. So let's give it a shot. Here we go. You can see that was not a good soccer play. All right, here we go. Let's try it again. Now let's keep it in the air. Uh-oh. Oh, challenge. I'm sure there are many of you that can do this better than me. All right, I hope you do all of these things at home, work on your racket skills, and I can tell you, if you practice these, you're going to get really good at it. And if you're really good at it, when you get back on the courts, hopefully pretty soon, you'll have a lot better ability to manage the ball, to control the ball, and to keep the ball in play a lot more than you used to. Anyway, it's been fun doing this, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Stay safe.